Welcome, Ziweto Nutrition Solutions. Let's take a tour inside. Yeah. We just ran out of power. There's a blackout. We are supposed to do production, but there's a nationwide blackout. So this is where everything starts. This is where we get the raw materials. Right here, you have the maize, you have the soybean, the soy meal, maize bran, rice, and then there's lime, which is also used in the feed making process. So these are the raw materials that we can get them locally from farmers, and even the lime is just mined some few kilometers away. Yeah, so right here, this is where we have other raw materials, but these ones cannot be locally sourced, so we have to import them from elsewhere. So right now, we're importing these ones from South Africa, from a company called Urban Farmer. And these are basically minerals and vitamins. We just call them premixes. So all the essential vitamins and minerals are contained in this.
And what percentage of typical animal feed is concentrates versus everything else?
So this would take like less than 10%. Yeah. So from here, after we take those raw materials from there, and these, then we take them to the mill. So what you see right here, this is like a batch that we want to start. We are about to start the production process. So the minerals and vitamins are the ones that are contained in here, but the rest of these are the locally sourced raw materials that we have kept in here. So from here, everything else is taken into this machine here. This is where we feed everything, the maize. Now this is a hammer mill. So everything gets crushed and then they get into this mixer. So after we have mixed up everything in here, so if the feed would just be in terms of pellets, then it has to go beyond, go into the pelletizer machine. But if we just have to sell it as in mash form, then this is where we do the collection. And we put in the packaging materials, and then they do the sealing there. But if we have to do the pelleting, then they are taken up all the way into that bin there. So this is our pelletizer. This is where now the process of making the pellets takes place. After the pellets have been made, they'll be taken up all the way there for cooling because they are so hot. So they get cooled down. But now, even those pellets, they come in different sizes. But for the chicks, like the day-old chicks, we need to reduce the size. So they come into this crumbler to make them into smaller particles.
Crumbler?
Yeah, crumbler. Okay. So from there, this is now where we do the final product. We collect it from the mix.
So the actual important part of the process is the little machine in the front.
Exactly.
And then the machines keep getting bigger, but that's just turning it into a different shape.
Exactly. Yeah. So from there, what you see here, this is the final product. So this would be the feed. You can have a feel.
Looks like rabbit food.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And so that is for stage 2 of the chickens. This is the grower stage. But the first stage, we get the mash, the crumbles that I mentioned. They have to go through the crumbler, then they come to this size. These are fit for the day-olds.
So when did it first get started?
We got started in October 2022.
So a year ago.
A year.
Why don't you tell them what you were doing before this? What is Ziweto Enterprise?
Okay, so Ziweto Enterprise, we provide veterinary solutions. We started with what we are calling agro-vet shops. These are basically, I would call them animal clinics, where farmers can come and present their challenges, and then they buy the right medications and even vaccines for their animals. But as we are there, we got demand from other farmers because they were looking for, for example, chicks. You are providing us with all these solutions. Why don't you also provide us with the feed? And then we came up with the feed. Now we're getting another demand to say, yes, we have the feed, we have the medications, the vaccines. Why don't you provide us the chicks? And then we have another arm that we're calling Ziweto Breeding Solutions.
And how much in revenue did you make last year? Before this, right? Because this happened.
So last year we were at 800,000 USD. And this year we expect to hit 1 million.
This year, what?
We'll be over 1 million.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And when we met Ziweto in 2015,
16?
16?
Yeah.
Okay, when we met Ziweto in 2016, the previous revenues were $30,000.
Yeah, sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Amazing work.
Yeah.
Amazing work.
Yeah.